All right, Lori. We're at 3726 Homewood. You're a corner lot. Decent yard for the neighborhood. It's pouring rain out, so my exteriors that I get for you are going to be a little lacking because I'm going to be under an umbrella. Right off the bat, as we came in, you got a downspout dumping right here. I'm sure the basement's going to be paying that price. There is off-street parking. I'll show you the garage over there off the main road, Berdan. You do have a fenced lot, at least in the front here, and I presume the back. This is an unoccupied house. If you see the other gentleman here, that's Daryl. He's a buyer's agent showing me around. All right, Lori. Inside the front unit that's off of Homewood for 3726. I didn't realize this was a duplex. Daryl, the buyer's agent, has gone around to see if we can get access to the other room. All right, so here's your living room. Some old school wood. Probably polish up nice. I can't get this dining room light to turn on, but you got nice big bay windows. This is the door, I presume, to the other unit. We were trying to force this door, and it must be sealed from the other side. Like I said, he's going to walk around and see about getting it open so we can get into the other unit. They thoughtfully left some furniture for you. You can see the carpet's in pretty rough shape. Again, I'm going to be breaking this up into smaller files to send to you easier. Okay, here's your kitchen. And as you probably noticed from the files, you do have a completely open area here where the plaster and the lath is exposed. I don't know why this is this way. I'm presume they had a leak at some point. It is not leaking right now and it's pouring outside. It's been raining hard for about 20 minutes here. Flash flood style rainfall. So the attic is open. You'll see when we go upstairs. Anyway, nothing fancy, but better than the house that I looked at for you on Wilson Place. We're gonna hit the basement up here. All right, this is your exterior door. It actually looks almost like it could be an interior door. Your basement does get water. It's not completely flooded, but it hasn't rained in a few days apart from what just started. Pretty dank basement, pretty old, crazy ductwork. It's a very old furnace. Probably a lot of patching from previous owners. No light bulbs down here, and I didn't put my flash on top. I apologize. It's just a wet old basement. Nothing to note other than the fact that, well, there's your water heater. Installed by Dad and Chris 13 years ago. Both of them for both units were installed at the same time, 2003, according to the markings. All right, we're gonna head upstairs. That's Daryl. Hello, Daryl. Staircase is solid. Railings are solid. Windows are all original. Windows are all intact. 3 bedrooms and a bathroom up here. First bedroom. Relatively newer laminate hardwood type floor. I'll be up there in a minute. That was open for us. Same flooring in the hallway, same flooring in this bedroom. All 3 bedrooms do have closet space. Bedroom number 3. Towel and a blanket. I don't know if somebody was bedding down in here at one point. No one is here for us. I'll give you a peek out that back door. assuming it opens. It does. All right, you have a similar flat roof to your other property on Homewood. Well, at least the rain's chilling out. That's good. All right. I don't want to get my gear too wet here. I left my umbrella downstairs. Give you a nice peek at the roof, though. It's old. I don't know what that shingle type is called. It's not typical asphalt like I see down here. This looks a little newer. This looks like the entrance to the other apartment. There is a garage on the property, which is over down there. Share a driveway. I'm sorry, your driveway is split. That red car is for the house next door. So similar flat roof safety issues like we had with the other Homewood property, but probably nothing that can't be fixed by something better than this deadbolt. Or maybe this deadbolt's good enough, I don't know. You'll know. All right, moving on from the back porch slash roof porch. Let's take a peek in the attic. Holy shit. All right. It's a little dicey. All right, you got a good attic space. Insulation's laid. No flooring. Presumably, oh, you know what? No, I'm lying. There is flooring underneath your insulation, at least right here where I'm standing, which, as a fireman, I don't usually see. If it's laid like this, it's usually laid right over the joists. Your chimney is a little cockeyed there. I don't know how well you can tell that that's crooked. No fire damage up here, though. And no leaks that I can see or hear. I'm gonna head back down. Okay, all done up in the attic. Bathroom. Couldn't get the lights to turn on. There's two different ones with a couple weird switches. Decent space, cheap tile. Nice storage though. Surround looks like it's in okay shape. Not your cheapest model. Well, there's the fan, not the light though. All right, I'm gonna turn off the lights, head back downstairs. All right, real quick before we go to the other unit, which Daryl says is much smaller than this one. This door adjoins to what is now a closet in the other unit. We'll take a peek at it. But there's potential there to just make this all one unit rather than keeping it two. All right, before I head to the other unit, I'll give you a little exterior view here from the street. This is Homewood. As I said, you're on the corner of Homewood and Berdan. I know you're semi-familiar with the area, owning one on Homewood already. Your downspouts look in decent shape, although clearly some of them aren't draining where you want them to drain. Yeah, like that. It's probably not what you want. This one, again, that sucker is just dumping right onto the top of the meter. That could just be easily redirected. Looks like maybe it was at one point, even though that's a dryer exhaust. But you could probably solve that problem pretty easy. Brick looks in pretty rough shape, but you could probably have it tuck pointed and paint it up pretty easily. Got boards over all the basement windows. All right, we're gonna go into the other, yep, here's another downspout, just dumping off the roof. I know you and I have talked about this before with some of these properties. That's an easy fix to prevent or stimmy a lot of problems. All right, your other entrance here, looking a little decrepit. Let's see what we get inside. Stairs feel all right here, but the wood is starting to rot a little bit. This is 1325 Berdan, I'm assuming. Yeah. So it's two different addresses within one building. Okay, you have an active leak here. All right, this place smells kind of moldy. I can hear and see the water dripping in from the ceiling. It's obviously catching water. This is probably your flat roof that I was on earlier that looked rubberized and didn't look to be in such bad shape except for a couple of patches, but clearly it's not doing the job. Looks like they were probably tearing this out to look for a leak. Treat termites, doing something. I don't know what. Oh, you know, okay, there's new plywood there. They must have fixed the roof or tried to fix the roof. So this stuff that's leaking might be easily repairable, or they might have just not made it over that far. It's hard to say. And as I think about it, I'll bet you this leak is the flat roof, and this portion here is the newer shingled roof that ran at an angle that I showed you when I was on that open flat roof. So I'll bet you they fixed this, and you have, sure enough, no leaks here. But on the older portion here, you do. All right, kitchen. Pretty small. I mean, this is definitely an efficiency. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, it looks like. More lighting fun. Not seeing a switch. Your circuit breaker panel is not even, this doesn't even look legal. Probably something that could be tidied up pretty easily. Schneider Sund Electric since 1942. That's what that writing says in there. That's done with a permanent marker, so it isn't that old. Here's your heater. Looks like you kind of join into the bath here. Is there a light?
Yeah,
There's
I don't think
lights.
electric's
All right.
working in this unit.
Yeah, electric doesn't seem to be working in this unit. And I left my phone in the car. I should have used that flash. But get as much light as I can in here. You just got a stand-up shower in this unit, no bath. It's got some peeling paint, but hey, for the right price, the right bachelor. It's all been winterized. Everything's all covered. Hopefully this isn't too hard for you to see. I should have brought my light. And then here's the closet right off the kitchen. And the door back there is this foam board?
Yeah.
It's covered with foam board, probably just to insulate some sound. Yeah, you could totally make this a single unit again if you wanted. Or I suppose you could just rent the one out and take your time, let the profits fix up this side. I'll send you more information by email. All right, one more look here. Kitchen. Definitely in much rougher shape than the other side. Probably hasn't been occupied. Yeah, I mean, there's the air fresheners marked 311 of 14. So this probably hasn't been occupied in a while. But definitely a bachelor pad for a bachelor's bachelor. Yeah. All right, so I'm back outside here on the exterior, and yeah, here's the front of the room with the newer peaked roof where it's not leaking, and then there's your flat roof that I was on top of. That's where you have some leaks going on. It's just a cheap rubberized roof they threw over it. You got a garden growing in your gutter. We don't know about garage access. It looks locked.
Probably only for that.
Boarded. Yeah, I can't even. Oh, hey. All you had to do is lift. All right, you get a mini bike and a mountain bike if you purchase this property. Garage looks standard. It leaks. I mean, your tenants aren't going to be parking any cars in here. As I said, you have your own double car driveway for the 2 units, which you don't usually see in this neighborhood. They're all single or split driveways. I don't have access to your little backyard. Maybe back around the front of the house. I'll go check. Just trying to give you some more overview of that roof there. Sorry, I'm standing under an umbrella. All right, here's a little foundation issue I missed the first time. You got some brick and some cracking movement here. I'm gonna peek on the side. Yeah, it's fenced up, so I can't get to the side here. Oh, maybe that's a gate. Hold on. All right. Another shitty gutter. A lot of avoidable problems here for next to nothing. Doesn't look like this is used too much, although it certainly could be. Yeah, this is your exterior door I was talking about for the first floor unit. That's totally an interior door. Yep, so the 1370 whatever Berdan, 52 whatever the address was, you know, not even any power to it. Homewood on the other side still has power. It's probably still been rented out. I'll bet you the landlord or the owner probably just gave up on that with the leaking roof and says, let's get rid of it. Thatch just peeling away a little bit here. Needs some new paint on the brick to cover it up. Back to the garage is bulging slightly, but I wouldn't call it a collapse issue or anything at this point. Just a slight bulge, if you can see it by that tree. It's not distortion on my lens. Alright, I'm going to wrap this up. I'll send these over to you along with the typed up report.